Hello Sheddies, and you join me on the road. I'm on the hunt for a 9-inch grinder and I think I know where I can get one. At a bargain price. That's what I've been looking for, jackpot. Next off to Aldi, let's see if they've got any batteries for my other grinder. Have they got any? No. And for the other bits I need, I can always rely on Screwfix. Right, it's a day later, and as you can see, I've been doing some renovations in the house. I've been taking out walls and all sorts, but I've come to the point where I need this grinder now. And I thought before I get it all mucked up, I'd show you what I bought from Screwfix as well, and from Wickes. This grinder, proper bargain. Let's have a quick look at it. Right, so I'm midway through knocking out walls, so I want to make this fairly quick. So rubble sacks from Screwfix, made by site, speak for themselves really. 30 of them, 50 litre, I think they were about £7.99. Maximum 15 kilos. Push fit end stops for 15mm pipe. I've got to cap off some radiator pipes because they're in the way at the moment. But yeah, great little option for capping them off, 15mm. So I got a bag of them as well. And then Urbauer diamond blade, 230mm with a 22.2mm bore. It's a continuous diamond blade. There's no cutouts on it. I'm not using it for wet cut, so just for dry cut. So that, I think that was about £12-ish. I can't remember what it was now, but yeah, it was from Screwfix. And I mentioned in the video actually that I bought this Ferex from Aldi. It's a 5-inch cordless grinder. Got it for a bargain, this one, £12.99. But it didn't come with a battery, which is fine. But I've noticed, I've been going to the Aldi stores around Nottingham, and none have got the batteries in stock. They've got loads of chargers, but no batteries. So I nipped in again to another store that didn't have it in stock. So I'm going to actually contact Aldi and see if I can get hold of these batteries. They're the 40-volt batteries. I'll come on to that in another video. But this is the star of the show, the Einhell 9-inch 230mm grinder. It's 2,350 watts, 240 volt, and it's got a nice little feature to it. I'll show you a little bit more. Yeah, normally £92 from Wickes. As of yesterday, which was the 11th of August 2023, they're £57. I think that's a real good bargain, cheapest one I could find. And look, the reviews look good as well. 4.8 out of 5, I think it was. So looking good, but I thought I'd open it up before it gets ditched. Like I say, dust everywhere, and I thought if I end up using it without videoing it, at least we can't see what it's like when I open it out of the box. So anyway, let's open it up and see what it's all about. Okay, so apparently it's got a soft start. It's got 3 positions for the handle, of course. So one there, and so it can either go there, screw into that position, or into that position there. It's got a flat head, which helps you get into tight positions just there. If you can look at the depth on there, which is always a bonus. Plastic, and it's got these rubber features here. And so if you drop it, I think it's going to hit that rubber quite easily. Or is it? Yeah, it's going to hit that side there. Spindle lock on the front here to hold it in place, and then use the spanner here to take your blades on and off. Rubber handle at the back here. It's got a cable restraint here, and it's got a little clip at the back there so it can loop the cable through. And it's got this quick release guard as well, just with one lever, and it clamps down. I just adjusted that Allen key bolt first because it was a little bit tight, but yeah, just pull that and then put it into whatever position you need it. 13 amp plug, spindle just there, just the spanner locks into there, holding the button at the top as well, of course. Apparently it's got anti-vibration as well, which is around this sort of area, so it helps this hand. There's a bit of give in it, I think. Nice thick rubber cable, that's what I like to see. And obviously the trigger is just here. You have to push that little lever first, then grip. So you can't pull it until you've pushed that in first. Safety feature. Now, the best thing about it, I think, is this. Lock in 3 different positions. So 1, 2, 3. And I think that's going to be a real bonus for getting into the awkward positions where you can't quite get your hand around. In fact, I have seen that on another grinder before. I think it might have been a Makita or a Bosch. But yeah, I think just a nice extra bonus, in my opinion. It looks a little bit loose, but time will tell if that's a problem or not. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it now. And I'll come back to you with its pros and cons and any little quirks it's got. Go from there. But I thought I'd get this video done first before I start using it and it gets ditched, because I guarantee it isn't going to stay like this for long. I'll be back to you within a few seconds. Stop. Another change of plan. It's now Monday evening and I bought the grinder on Friday evening to use it on Saturday. But I didn't know when I was going to use it and I didn't know when I was going to bring this video out. But then I thought I wanted to show you this video just to show you the offer in case you wanted to buy one. Well, I was halfway through doing the work and I was about to start cutting a line of bricks. I don't need to cut them out now. I got to that point. I will do, it'll probably be next week now, and then come back to you again next week when I've used it to show it being used. Obviously these things make a lot of dust and it'd be better to show you it in operation. So I can only really tell you about it, what I know so far. One thing I didn't mention, it's got 3 meters of cable. Or one thing I do, by the way, I've got these Velcro strips here. So hook and loop, and it just wraps around the cable to hold it nice and neat and tidy. I've actually got a pack of them like these, so they're great for power tools. Just wrap the cable up, coil it up with, and then put a bit of this Velcro on the back there. So yeah, it's got 3 meters of cable. I say what I'm actually doing, if I start cutting now, it affects something else. Long story, but I'll demonstrate it proper next weekend. I was going to do a noise test on this, like a decibel reading, but I thought, you're grinding, it's noisy. So what's the point? You should be wearing ear defenders anyway. It is quite loud. But it's a grinder, so it does what it says on the tin. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have any issues with it. And it more than likely will be next weekend. So yeah, I thought I'd put this video out just in case you wanted to go and buy one. £57 from Wickes, reduced from 92. I don't think that's too bad, especially with that swivel handle there. I'd show you just in case the offer runs out. If you want to go and buy one, then you know a little bit about it at least anyway. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Take care. Cheers. See you next time on Weekend Shedhead.